Guys, I am absolutely outraged at this new Microsoft content usage rules, because if you haven't heard or paid attention to that, Microsoft recently, I'm not quite sure when, I apologize, I don't know the date, changed the rules of the content usage. Basically, in so many words, and I'll have a link of this in the description, is what they're saying now is that you cannot monetize any Halo Reach videos, any Halo 4 videos, anything in the Halo, Forza Motorsports, Fable, Connectimals, like most Connect adventure games. Age of Empires, Flight Simulator, Perfect Dark, Cameo, Project Gotham Racing, Shadowrun, and Viva Pinata. All these games now basically are unmonetizable. And I'll tell you one thing is that this is bad on so many levels. Now, I'm going to go into reasons why, because I'm not just going to sit here and say, oh, we can't make money off of Halo, what are we going to do? No, this is bad for Microsoft on their stands, because yes, there is some legitimacy to this idea and the rules. Basically what they're saying is that we don't like other people making money off of our game. Now, I'm sponsored by them, and well, by Synergy Gaming, we're sponsored by them. So I don't think I'm not going to slander them, and even if I wasn't sponsored by them, I'm still not going to slander them, because Microsoft is a great company. They've produced some of the best games. They've worked with other companies. They've produced the best games we've ever played in our lives. And if you disagree with me, you probably haven't tried the game, because anybody who's played Halo or some of these other games, you know that these are great games. But what they've done is basically, by doing that, they have just eliminated all of the free promotion that they were getting. Now, as much as Halo is a big launch title and people know the game, they're going to screw themselves in the longevity of the game. What that means is, the reason why Halo Reach died is because there wasn't a longevity to the game. So basically what that meant is that longevity means like how active the community is, how long the game lasts before you would say it had a dead point. And right now we're kind of getting out of the dead point because of the announcements and the releases and all the content coming out about Halo 4. But we were very much dead at one point when we would go on Halo Reach and only 20,000 people are playing the game. That is a bad longevity for a Halo release game when Halo 3 had 3 or 4 years. I'm not quite sure the exact number, and it was still booming. It still got a lot of people on it. And they're going to screw themselves by doing this new rule change, because what happens with this is that, well, live streamers can't make money off this, and YouTubers can't make money off of this. Vimeo players can't, and you can't post these videos on your own website if you have your own website. It's crazy, because basically they've now said to people that, hey, we're not going to let you make money off of this because we feel like we're losing money, when the fact of the matter is that they're actually doing nothing but gaining money by letting people produce content. Now, why this is bad is because, let's just say Woody's Gamertag, Athene, Machinima, they're going to post Halo videos. Well, now they can't claim them, and because they're going to do some of these games for fun, they're not going to do them as consistently as they will Call of Duty videos, because they can monetize on those videos. So, on top of that, you've now just fed other mainstream games more promotion because other people cannot promote your game and make videos about it. And here's an example why. I am like a prime example of somebody who does not fall for advertisement unless it shows you something very credible in the video. For example, OxyClean. It's a product that shows you exactly in most commercials what it can do, what the power of it is, and that's something I personally feel is a very strong point for these advertisements. And another example is that Battlefield 3. I was actually very skeptical of the Battlefield game. I was a Call of Duty fanboy at the time, and I was like, oh, I don't want to play Battlefield. That sounds like such a shitty game. And I tried the beta, and I even said it, after giving it 2 game runs, I was like, oh, this is so terrible. But because of this show on Machinima Respawn called the Royal Rats Clan, doing clan battles with other people and such, I actually bought the game because of them. That was an example of promotion that worked for free on me, and DICE now made an extra $60 because I was persuaded by these guys' videos to buy the game. And now Microsoft doing this will actually cut their business. So you're losing people who are skeptical fans. You're losing people who were probably like, oh, I'm not going to buy Halo because they screwed me on Halo Reach. Now they have no clue about the gameplay, and their chances of buying the Halo 4 game is almost zero now, because they're not going to be watching as many videos as they will for Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And that's just crazy, because Halo is one of the best games, and it can easily compete against the Call of Duty games. But by taking this ability to monetize videos or any live streams, you're screwing yourself. And then, as I was saying with the longevity, is that because of this and people making less and less and less and less videos, the game's going to die out way faster than it should have. Even Halo Reach had a good run. It wasn't as long as Halo 3, because if you think about it, every subsequent Halo game had a bunch of time that people were staying on it until Halo Reach and ODST kind of hit. But because of this now, they're gonna lose the length of their video games, and then they're gonna kind of like just kill themselves in the terms of, well, not as many people are playing this, but we had a huge amount of sales, so let's do what all these other companies are doing now, and let's just make a new game every year. And by doing that, you lose quality, you lose that personal touch with your customers, and all this stuff is very bad for you guys. So please, I encourage you, please share this on Twitter, Facebook, any website, just to help us get the word out, saying, you know, Microsoft, as much as we love them as a company, they just need to let us monetize these so we can get more promotion and more people on the game. Because I don't know about you guys, but I was so sick of when they introduced infection finally into matchmaking and playing, and never having custom infection lobbies ever again, because all my friends were on Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty. I'll always play their franchise, and I will never have anything bad to say until they screw it themselves over. But they need, being Microsoft, they need to be able to realize that they're going to lose a lot of business doing this. They're going to lose a lot of promotion, and the game's going to die out so much faster than it is intended to die out, because as every video game goes through its life cycle, there's a period where it just has so few people that there's no point. Otherwise, if it had as much activity as Halo 3 still does, then Halo 2 would still be around. That's basically in so many words. You know, Halo 2, if it had as many people as Halo 3 does, we'd still be playing on those servers. But by doing this, guys, they're going to hurt themselves. So please share this on any social media that you can, guys. I love you all, and I hope you enjoyed the video behind.